edition of the North Suburban Beat. We get an update on the local highway construction, find out about the Minnesota Twins coat drive, but first let's find out about the way a new brewery in Roseville is celebrating Movember. Welcome to the North Suburban Beat with Steve Hahn. I'm Carla Beaurline. Thank you for joining us.
Movember is finally with us, and many are growing mustaches to raise funds and awareness for men's health. But don't worry, if you are of the gender that can't grow a mustache, you can still achieve the look at Roseville's newest brewery called Poor Decisions.
Hi, I'm Hillary from CTV, here with Kristen England at Poor Decisions Brewery Company, here to tell us about a special event that's going on today.
To make you go there, so it's kind of take you on a virtual tour through beer in the glass.
Carla, what do you think? Are you going to head over to the new pub and maybe get a mustache class?
Yeah, I think I'm going to. What a great way and fun way to fundraise, and nothing better than the symbol of manhood than a mustache.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know that the Roseville Fire Department is also growing mustaches this year, and some of them even shave their heads. You can check them out all month on their Facebook page. And Carla, as you know, November, we start looking forward to the holidays.
That's right, Steve. Thinking about big family gatherings, lots of food and gifts, but the holidays are not filled with joy for every family in our cities. This time of the year, we become especially aware of the families among us that might not have the means to enjoy. Celebrating this season, the New Brighton Mounds View Rotary Club is partnering with 19 local businesses to collect food and donations for the Ralph Reeder Food Shelf, business, community, and international topics. Visit them through our link at ctvnorthsuburbs.org/NSB.
And of course, even though the food drive is completed, the Ralph Reeder Food Shelf will always accept donations. They especially have a need this year for canned fruits, soups, peanut butter, and stews. And remember, cash donations go a long way for them as they can purchase items at a huge discount. The food shelf is an arm of the Mounds View Schools Community Education Department. If you know someone that could use their services, or if you or a family member would like to volunteer for them, stop by their facility in New Brighton. They are at Pike Lake Education Center at 2101 Northwest 14th Street. And their information can be found at the links at ctvnorthsuburbs.org/NSB.
That's a lot of names and numbers. If you want to check out the new districts and your elected officials, there are lots of new resources available.
Yes, Carla, and the legislature has a new look in the communications they provide. If you want to know what bills have been passed, the daily schedule for committees and telecasts, or even video tips on how to best communicate with your senator or representative, all that's available on the comprehensive state website. You can also get automatic updates through your email. The session daily, complete with stories and pictures, can keep you in the loop from the name of the person who represents you to the way they vote on bills. It's all there, and of course you can link it to the ctvnorthsuburbs.org/NSB. And if you felt a bit of a loss when voting this year, it's your chance to get to know your legislators and to let them know what you think.
That piece was produced for us by students in the Bethel Video Production Program. Thanks for all the valuable information.
Did you know that more than 8% of Americans have diabetes? That's nearly 26 million people, and 7 million of them don't even know they have it. The American Diabetes Association works especially hard during November to get information out to those who could suffer from complications of an undiagnosed or untreated disease. They also offer ways to find out if you are pre-diabetic and the steps you can take to prevent onset. The association believes that this disease could be wiped out, but much depends on education. You can check out their website or visit the Centers for Disease Control. They have a handy quiz on their website that can let you know if you are at risk. And they also have lots of tips for helping prevent the onset of diabetes. Both links are at ctvnorthsuburbs.org/NSB. This year, the Minnesota Twins teamed up with the DAV, that's Disabled American Veterans, to collect coats for the Twins Pro Shops. The Twins Winter Warm-Up Coat Drive is going on through November 30th at Twins Pro Shop locations and the Majestic Clubhouse store at Target Field. The coat drive provides an opportunity for fans to join the holiday giving efforts of the Minnesota Twins by donating new or gently used coats for the local disabled veterans and their families. Donated coats will be distributed to veterans and their families, or will be sold in the Disabled American Veterans thrift stores to benefit disabled vets. DAV is made up exclusively of men and women disabled in our nation's defense and is dedicated to one single purpose, which is building better lives for the nation's disabled veterans and their families. They offer advocacy, family support, and job search assistance for those who gave the most for their country. The Roseville Twins Pro Shop is located at 2401 Fairview Avenue North.
We are finally seeing some progress in all the road work around our towns. Let's get an update.
Many Bethel students and staff are still trying to get used to the alternate routes that they have to take to school since the I-694 North Central project started last year. To school will be easier, faster, and safer.
Well, Carla, Santa Claus made an appearance in Roseville. He came to town to start seeing boys and girls at the Roseville Center, and Roseville firefighters were on hand to make sure he arrived safely. On Friday morning, November 9th, the firefighters escorted Santa to the Rosedale Shopping Center in preparation for the holidays. Instead of riding on a sleigh, though, Santa was perched in the front seat of Roseville's bright red fire engine. Starting at Big Bowl, he took a loop around the entire mall and ended up at Granite City. Then he headed over to the mall for visits and photos. Stop in to meet him in the mall from now until Christmas. Well, Carla, that's this round of local news. Now let's take a look at the community calendar. The City of Shoreview invites the public to attend the annual holiday lighting ceremony on Monday, November 19th from 6 to 7 p.m. outside the main entrance to the Shoreview Community Center at 4580 Victoria Street North. Residents are encouraged to join in the kickoff of the holiday season with the lighting of the grounds at the Shoreview Commons and festive caroling from the student choirs of Chippewa Middle School, Oak Hill Montessori, and Turtle Lake Elementary. And of course, there will be refreshments provided for all.
Alphonse Deng, one of the Lost Boys of Sudan, will be visiting St. Anthony later this month. Deng, a 30-year-old Sudanese refugee and one of the authors of They Poured Fire on Us from the Sky, the true story of 3 lost boys from Sudan, was one of 20,000 boys who were displaced during the Sudanese Civil War from 1983 to 2005. St. Anthony Middle School invited Deng to speak to students and community members about his harrowing 5-year journey to escape the Civil War and eventually reach a refugee camp in northern Kenya, where at the age of 12 he began his education. Community members are invited to hear Deng's inspiring story on Wednesday, November 28th at 7 p.m. in the Odie Tingdom Auditorium, 3303 33rd Avenue Northeast in St. Anthony. The event on November 28th is free. However, donations will be accepted for the H2O for Life to support construction of wells in Sudan.
The Shoreview Einhausen Sister City Association, SESCA, announces their 10th anniversary tour, Germany in August 2013. 2013 is a special year for SESCA as they celebrate the 10th anniversary of the signing of the formal sister agreement with Einhausen. The tour features Berlin, Rostock, Hamburg, and other locations in northern Germany. All are invited to participate. An informational meeting will take place at the Shoreview Community Center Sunday, December 2nd at 4 p.m. This will be an opportunity to get questions answered, and even if you are uncertain about participating in the tour, join them for December 2nd for coffee, cookies, and learn more about Einhausen and a chance to network with others. There is no cost or obligation to attend this informational meeting.
That's it for this edition of the North Suburban Beat. If you have a story idea for this program, please call us at 651-792-7523. You can also view us online at ctvnorthsuburbs.org/NSB, complete with all the links we mentioned in this show. With Steve Hahn, I'm Carla Beaurline. Thank you for watching.